All of modern civilization is an ingenious system of distraction. We are continuously told that humanity must strive upwards, to conquer space, to fly to Mars, to search for new galaxies. We are shown beautiful pictures of distant stars and nebulae, forcing us to look at the sky. But while we look up, we fail to notice what is right under our feet. 95% of the world's oceans remain completely unexplored. Have you ever wondered why? Why do we spend trillions on creating a theatrical performance called the space race, yet we are afraid to look into the depths of our own planet? The answer is simple and terrifying. Because space is a safe, beautiful hologram, and the ocean is the real, physical boundary of our simulation. And what lies beyond it could shatter our entire familiar reality. Part 1. The Map with Monsters. What are the oceans hiding from us? Within the framework of our hypotheses, the ocean is not just a body of water. It is a hidden network. A network of transition points between parks, cells of reality like our own. At great depth, there are portals that look like rotating energy vortexes. By passing through them, one can find oneself in a completely different world with different conditions and different laws of physics. The wardens and caretakers of our park deliberately do not allow these zones to be explored in order to maintain control over the consciousness of the inhabitants of each cell. But that's not all. Beneath the water, massive underwater cities and control bases are hidden. These are control centers that regulate climate, weather, earthquakes, and volcanic activity. These bases are serviced by operators whom ancient people perceived as gods or aliens. In reality, they were always here, beneath us. And to protect these forbidden zones, security mechanisms were created, living guardians. All those deep-sea monsters and sea creatures from myths and medieval maps, krakens, leviathans, sea serpents, they really exist, but they are not natural creatures. They are specially created, programmable biomechanical entities. Their only function is to prevent people from getting close to the truth. The old maps with drawn monsters are not fantasy. They are real, navigational warnings.
Part 2. The Architects of the Deep and the Underground Highways. Besides the Guardians, the ocean depths are inhabited by highly developed entities that can be called programs with a high level of access. This is something like the architect from the Matrix, but with different tasks. They were here long before the launch of our current scenario. They possess high technologies and interact directly with the creators of the simulation. It is from them that the top of our power structure, those we call governments and elites, receive their instructions. This is precisely why no government invests resources in the serious study of the depths. They are forbidden to violate the agreement. Any attempts to penetrate deeper than the permitted boundaries are harshly suppressed. The mysterious disappearances of underwater expeditions and total censorship of information in the media are proof of this. But how do these entities and operators move around? A carefully designed system of tunnels runs beneath the seabed of the seas and oceans. This is an ancient engineering structure connecting continents and possibly entire worlds into a single transport network. The entrances and exits are located deep underwater and are camouflaged as natural geological formations. Today, these tunnels are used only by the caretakers who control events in our park. Part 3. The Great Distraction. So why are they distracting us with space? The main goal is to keep our consciousness in a deep sleep, to direct our attention to unattainable, virtual goals instead of allowing us to explore the real nature of our surrounding reality. Space is a simulation within a simulation, a carefully drawn background, a digital hologram, maintained so that we never guess the real boundaries of our world. The entire space race, satellites, ISS, rockets, Mars rovers, it's nothing more than a grand theatrical performance. If people started to explore the oceans en masse, they would inevitably stumble upon the tunnels, portals, underwater bases. they would find irrefutable proof that our world is artificially created and controlled. This would lead to the immediate collapse of the current system of power. So they keep us inside the illusion, as if in a movie theater we watch a film about space, not noticing that the door to another reality is right under our feet at the bottom of the ocean. The distortion of history, the blocking of memory, the constant distraction through wars, crises, and entertainment, all these are mechanisms of control. From birth, we are loaded with programs and beliefs that limit our perception and lock our consciousness within the strict framework of what is permitted. The fear of the unknown paralyzes our curiosity.
Conclusion: the dive within. But the ocean is not only a physical boundary, it is also a metaphor for diving into the depths of one's own consciousness. The portals and tunnels in the ocean are not only physical, but also metaphysical entrances to other layers of reality. They are keys to activating our blocked memory and freeing ourselves from illusory control. Understanding that our world is just one of hundreds of similar parks in a vast, multi-layered structure is the key to awakening. Those who begin to explore this topic gradually take off their rose-colored glasses and begin to realize the true nature of the world they are in. This allows them to go beyond the imposed program and start managing their own destiny instead of just being a cog in someone else's script. So the choice, as always, is yours: to remain a player and continue to seek answers in order to be able to go beyond the edge of reality, or to join the bots of the system and forever remain just an unconscious detail in its insidious game. The path to freedom does not lie upwards to the painted stars. It lies downwards into the dark, forbidden depths, both outside and within.